spooky background. Perfect for today's topic of ghosting. Okay, so today, you guys, we are talking about none other than ghosting. Nobody likes it, everybody hates it, but it has happened to either you or somebody that you know. It's unfair, it's passive aggressive, it's rude, it's disrespectful, it's inconsiderate, it's frustrating, it's cowardly, it's immature, and we're going to get into all of those things right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to go over is what is ghosting? Ghosting is cutting off every bit of communication that you have with somebody. No text, no calls, no visits, no dates, no messages, no DMs, no none of that stuff. And they replace it with silence without any kind of explanation given. You just get cold turkey cut off. No closure, no nothing. You just get like a ghost, vanish. So I never thought that breaking it off with somebody would be a trend. There's a type of trend for this, which I think ghosting has been around for years, but they actually gave it a title which they now call ghosting. We're going to get into haunting too in a minute. You got to stay tuned with me. So, all right. So we talk about ghosting, right? So we want to talk about why people ghost. All right. So the main reason people ghost is because they want the easy way out. All right. So confronting someone, respecting someone's feelings, being a man or a woman, because women goes too, about it and talking to the person, facing them with honesty is not the better option, is not the easier option than being non-confrontational, letting someone go, cutting someone off without any guilt, nothing to say, and convenience of yourself, being selfish. The second one is the better option. That's why people do it because it's a convenience where you don't have to feel any guilt when you ghost someone. The second reason why men ghost is because they're not a real man. Now, there's a way to think, there's a way to say things, there's a way to do things with diplomacy and care and consideration. If someone really wanted to or cared about your feelings, they take time out and at least think about you. If they have that much respect for you to tell you in a nice way. But some people just don't want to tell you anything. And those people are cowards. Yeah, punk ass, whatever you want to call it. Uh They don't want to be faced with the questions that may surface or the conversation that may surface with being ghosted. So they're not real to me. They're not the real man. They're not a real woman. They're not a person. They're a person who lacks courage. They're a person who is cowardly. Another reason, number three, why men will ghost you is it's because of another woman. And I know it's not the answer that you want to hear while you're sitting there. Why hasn't he called me? Staring at the phone. Every little phone text message you get, you think it is him, and it's not because he don't want to talk to your ass no more because he's now talking to that reoccurring ex or that new person in his life that he is more in tune with or wants to try out or knows him better. So you are being used, to say the least. I know it may hurt to hear stab wounds to the stomach and soul when I'm telling you that you were being used, but it happens to the best of us. So, yes, it could be another reason is because of another woman. All right. Also, another reason why people will ghost you is because they are bad communicators. People are bad communicators and they don't know how to tell you how they really feel. They're ignorant in telling you how they feel about you or how they feel about the relationship that you have, even if it was a exclusive relationship or a non-exclusive relationship. They don't want to tell you because they don't know how and they don't want to take the time to figure it out, do any research, and because they are immature. Yes, people who ghost people are immature. So these are the main reasons why men will ghost you. All right. Um, if you've been ghosted, I guarantee one of those reasons has something to do. If I didn't nail the the screw on the head or whatever you want to call it with one of them, it has something to do with it. Okay. See, notice my ghosting gear. I have to look. Ooh, I have the background. Ooh, it's just perfect for this video. Uh, ghosting. All right. So the other okay, so how to deal with someone who's ghosted you? I guess everybody wants to know how do you deal with it because the way that you're dealing with it, crying, sobbing, missing work, not eating, overeating, just acting crazy, venting to your girlfriends who trying to block your number because they don't want to hear about this person who ghosted you that they warned you about is not working. Okay, so what you don't want to do is send long winded text messages, crying and pouring your heart out. They know how you feel. That's why they don't want to confront you because they know that you probably get emotional. They know how you feel. Trust me, you don't want to send long text messages, you know, crying and acting needy and insecure because if you do too much of that, even if you do that, that sounds needy and insecure. But if you continue to go on and send stuff, you will sound desperate and nobody needs that. Okay. So, number two, how you deal with someone who ghosted you, accept the fact that you will not move on. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know if you have to uh, read some books or what, or repeat listening to this YouTube video, but just accept the fact that they ghosted you. It happens to the best of us. You're not going to get a response right away. Or if you do get a response, is not going to be honest. If they do end up contacting you, which I'm going to go into, it's called haunting. That's when the ghost reappears. So I haven't really heard this term used too often, but ghosting is the thing, the it term, but haunting is when that ghost reappears, like you bringing the dead back to life. They're coming back to your life to see what's up. They leaving that door open or whatever. If the ghost returns, you cannot be quick to just open and let them in. Leave the ghost of Christmas past or whatever past in the past. Think about how you feel or would feel if you let the ghost come back in and they did the same thing over again and led you to those same emotions. You would not feel good. You would not be in a good space. They are not helping you or adding to your life. There are okay, so which brings me to my next point. What to do when somebody ghosts you. Be thankful. They do not like you and they're showing you who they are. They are showing you who they are before you get married, walk down that aisle, years in, and they're showing you that they don't value you or respect your time. And they're showing you where they stand with you and how much you mean to them. Enough to never talk to your ass again and not give you a reason why. So why would you want to be with somebody like that? Why? You don't. You just don't want to be lonely. That's what it is. Those who have been ghosted or if you're on here and has been ghosted, I am so sorry that that happens to you because I know what it's like to want to feel closure. I know what it's like to not get that last word or to ask those questions and somebody just, it's not a good feeling. So I say this to say, I hear you, but be thankful that that person did that to you, because now you see where they're coming from. You see their point. You see, if they're treating you like this now, further down the line, if you got even more in love and more deep into it, they treat you like that and it would even hurt more. So be thankful. So, another thing to do when you get ghosted is to move on quick. I mean, I'm talking Jackie Joyner Kersey in the 80s. Quick, move on, distract yourself, find a hobby. Keep going out, free time, meeting people, be social. If you don't know how to be social, learn. Take a friend, be out there. Anything to distract your mind. A day will go by, then 3 days will go by, a week will go by, then a month will go by, and that person will just be that ghost in your mind. But right now, we just want to redirect your mind. No, we're not going through old text messages, phone calls. We're not reaching out to their friends. We're leaving that ghost in the past, and we're not contacting them. They gave you no contact, you give them no contact. And I guess here is a question for those people who still want to contact people who have ghosted them. Why do you want somebody that does not want you? If they don't want you, what you want them for? There's other people who will want you. I just want you guys to know you are still wanted. If the ghostee is still wanted, just not by the ghoster. Okay. You're still beautiful. You're still powerful. You're still awesome. That's just one person in the sea of fish that is showing you who they are. So you don't want to stay in the shell. Get out. Get out and meet people and go out and have fun. If you do the online dating thing, that's up to you. I say go out, meet people in person, have fun, go to things that you don't normally do, try different hobbies. Now is your time to shine, because you are very much alive. That person is in the past, dead out of your life, and you want to be the best person that you can be. All right. And meet people. So, my next thing I would say to do is just let karma take its place. There's no need to Jasmine Sullivan bust a window out his car, even though, so y'all can put down that crowbar and take them bottles out of your car that you was waiting on your girlfriend to get off of work, so y'all can go ride past his house and bust out some windows. I know somebody was doing that, was watching this video. You're not busting out no windows. You're not slashing no tires. You're not throwing eggs at people's house. Even though there's a funny story where when I was 20, something I can't say that I didn't, but I'm gonna get into that later. I'm gonna do that, put a story time together for y'all. But we are not retaliating. I trust you. My karma works strong. I had just posted something like this on my Instagram. My karma is top notch, baby. Just let karma take its place. Let if you are good and you put good into that person, good will come back around. You'll get that good karma. They will get that bad karma. Don't take it into your own hands. Number one, your job may come it may affect your job. Number two, it could affect the child that you have or your children, if your parents. You don't want anything like taken from you, taking your kids taken away because mommy acting crazy. And that person is not worth your reputation, not worth your livelihood, not worth any of that stuff. So make sure that you let karma take its place, and it will. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but they will. It will take its place. So I have somebody asked me in the chat, is it human nature to want what you think you can't have? I think yes, it's very much human nature. That is a good question. And I feel like we all want what we can't have. That's why a lot of people run far as run after that person who goes to them, to think that because they want to conquer, they want to feel like they have what they want. They want to have something. They have this dream and this vision of mine. I don't know if they saw wedding bells or what, But they have this idea that they want to fulfill and they want to do it with that person who ghosted them. We all have we all want what we could have. It's exciting, it's fun, it's a thrill, but you can't have them because they don't want you. And again, why would someone want somebody who doesn't want them? Pick up that self-esteem and keep it moving. And a lot of times people who have ghosted are insecure, have low self-esteem, um have issues, man. Like they have issues, which is why they're not addressing verbatim their issues with you because they don't know how. They can't even address the issues with themselves. So that's what that is. And I wanted to go and tell you guys a funny story about a time where I got ghosted. Now, I know I sit here and ran down about 6 or 7 things of reasons why people will ghost you. Okay. But this one is different. Is not like the reasons that I had said, but I'm gonna tell you why. So I have a circle of friends that live in New York, right? And I invited them to a game night one time. It's a group of guys or whatever, just cool, real cool. But they brought one of their friends with them one time. And uh I met him, this was like years ago, I guess maybe in 2011 or whatever. So maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I had a game night and they brought that friend again. And I was like, wow. And I felt like I had a crush, I had a little connection. And I invited him to visit me. I visited him in New York. I try to keep it going for like 1 month or 2 months. So super cool. Everything. I really liked him. I really was digging him and whatnot. So he stopped calling me and he wouldn't respond to my text messages. And I was like, wait, this is me. Like, how could you, not respond to my text messages? Like, what? You met me. Like, what's up? So he didn't respond to my text messages. This is in the summertime now. So I'm like, I had all these ideas in my mind, like, okay, we can travel together, we can do this, we can meet up, we can make this an ongoing thing. Maybe I can, eventually get close and, we'll see what happens. And I was enjoying the moment. So he stopped calling me. And I had asked his friend, like one of his boys, which is my boy. I was like, yo, what's up with your boy? Let's call him D. What's up with your boy D? I was like, I was digging him, and he was like, you won't believe this, but D is really into the church right now. He's really into um God and trying to get his life together. I said, well, he couldn't tell me that. He was like, well, you're temptation. He cannot lead into temptation. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me that this person who I like, who I thought I had a rapport with, is now become celibate, changing his life, turning it over to the man above, and they're saying, "Yes, this is true. This is what I'm telling you." And so I was like, "Okay, all right." And I was like, "Dang!" I felt guilty in a way because I'm like, "I'm still selfish. I still want him." I was like, I was thinking even like, "Ooh, does this have to happen right now? Like right now?" I mean, but you know what? Look, it's not my place. I'm not into getting in the middle of what he's trying to accomplish. So, I still tried to reach out and said, "Hey, you know, just, what's up? How you been?" Nothing. Okay, when I say nothing, I say nothing. I could reach out to my boy again, one of my boys. I was like, "Yo, what's up with D?" And it was like, "Tiffany, I told you to." And I was like, "Y'all, I thought y'all was playing. Y'all serious?" They was like, "Yes, we're serious." Like, he doesn't even go out to the clubs anymore. He doesn't party. He is up in the church and his kids. Like, he's about that life, but not about that life. So it was very hard pill to swallow because I'm like, ooh, I guess you know his new church lifestyle would not be good for the thoughts that I was thinking and everything. So I was like, let me let me chill for a minute, and just accept the fact that this is not going to work. I guess it went on for like about maybe 3 weeks. I check on him every now and again, see what's up. I contacted my homeboy, and then I was like, all right, well, I think I called, like, might have texted him one more time. I was like, all right, forget that. All right. But this may be like the 1-2% chance that somebody didn't ghost me because of somebody else. At least I don't think so. You never know. But it was because that they were getting their life right for the Lord. And you know what? What better what other ghost reason can I say? And I was happy about than that, because that is, you're not your atypical ghost story. So yes, I got ghosted. I'm not perfect, I'll admit. I think it's kind of funny in a way because it's like, I was just like, wow. I was like, here I am thinking this and I'm thinking that. And I'm just like, texting him. I might have sent him a picture. I don't know. And I'm like, here he goes. And he's like, not responding. But anyway, it's all good. It's all love with the person, if I ever see them or whatever with my friends and everything. It's all love. It's no hard feelings, especially not for that reason. So I just wanted to let y'all know that my ghost story, I had to end with something funny, and the fact that there is hope for the ghost, the ghosties. Don't let the ghosters make you feel less than. It's not you. It's something wrong with them. Things that they have to work out within themselves. And like, they'll come back to haunt you. Remember I said the haunting thing is new. Well, it's not new, but that's what they call when they come back after they stop talking to you, they just come back like, wow, like, I'm here to bother you, like, woo, and basically put you in the same position, get your hopes up, lift you up to only let you drop down. And choose wisely. Some say it's okay to go back to somebody who ghosted you. I say, if you don't want it to happen again, be safe. Don't do it. I'm not going to guarantee it won't happen again in life, but with that person, you can control it because you are in control. Don't give your power up because you need that power. Okay. I got the power. All right. Remember that song? All right. Might be before some of y'all's time. And am I telling my age? Oh, I hope I'm not. I don't want to. But anyway, that's my ghosting advice to y'all. I'm telling y'all, this works. This works. Keep your head up. Don't let anybody make you feel like you don't deserve respect and communication, because people who ghost you don't. Make sure you like my channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my video, comment below, tell me what you think. If y'all want to share a ghosting story, if y'all want to tell me about a situation, if y'all disagree or agree with something that I said in this video, let me know. Until then, until next time, I will talk to you later and say bye-bye to those ghosts. Leave them in the past. All right.